He makes the catch. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
He needs to get rid of it.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to the tundra that is Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where the snow is really coming down. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
All right, I don't want us getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play action.
He's going to pass. The stop was made by Nate Allen.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend. And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
All right, guys, the three men we have deep are our only protection if everyone else doesn't manage to sack the quarterback.
Rodgers hands it off straight ahead.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
All right, we got him right where we want him. Bring the heat and see if we can bring up 4th and long.
Big play on this 3rd and long. Passes it short. Ernie Sims was there to bring him down.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
Guys, we need to do a better job in coverage here. They may want to go to the air again and try for the big play, so don't bite on the play action.
He's going to throw it.
Well, when you face windy conditions like this, there's no question it's going to be a major factor for the passing game. So probably which of these teams can establish this run first is going to have the advantage. And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
The big play by the Packers, and it's first down and goal.
Trouble moving the ball on this drive. Watch for them to try a run on first down. Let's get a big stop here and slow them momentum.
On the ground, up the middle. 2 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
All right, listen up. After a big run on first down, they may try play action to catch us leaning. Don't let it happen.
Here's the fullback. Touchdown. The Packers get into the end zone first.
That's one of those plays that everybody on the field knew what was about to happen. You bring in the fullback, you hand him the football. Here he comes. See if you could stop him. That time they could not.
He misses the extra point. Green Bay up 6 points now. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Caught at the 8. They catch him at the 19.
Okay, look for your wide receiver on this medium curl. You're out of the shotgun, so fire it once he starts to turn.
He gets off the throw. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
All right, a run to the outside here. Be patient, follow your blocks, and then turn it on once you get to the edge.
Cobb hands it off. Barnett was there for the stop.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Yo, baby, come on!
This is a quick one-step drop.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 6-zip.
Okay, they might be looking for run on first down. Let's go screen and see if we can find some room to the outside.
Under heavy pressure. Gets it off and he takes a hit.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
He tries to scramble. Comes down with it.
His receiver was really pretty well covered that time, but a good throw got the job done.
Oh, yeah, baby. All day, all day.
All right, if everybody does their job blocking here, we'll get big yards. Just get to the outside, then cut up field.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, let's go with a screen pass to our running back here. Avoid the rush so he can get free, then float him a perfect ball so he can take it in stride and make a play.
Pass is short right side. And the tackle was made by Charles Woodson.
The Eagles are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
All right, let's launch it deep to your wideout on this corner route. But first, let's go with play action to catch the defense off balance.
He gets off the throw.
The Eagles are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
All right, if we get the blocking we're hoping for on this dive, we're going to end up in the end zone.
Cobb flips it right. He makes his way to about the 6.
Okay, only a few yards to go. Run it right up the middle and see if we can get 6 right here.
Again with the run. And that 4-yard gain was enough for the first down.
They're really starting to get it going now. 5 first downs on this drive. They're finding a rhythm, and it all seems to be working.
Touchdown, Philly.
Those quarterbacks always have a little smile on their face when they're calling the quarterback sneak in the huddle. They know their life now depends on the big guys up front.
Akers puts it through, and it's a 1-point game. Philadelphia is up just 1 point. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Collects it at the 7. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
All right, here we go. Watch out for the quick pass. They'll be able to find space over the middle. If we can hurry the quarterback, we'll be in good shape.
Hammered as he lets it go. Donald Driver was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Okay, it's a passing situation. Lock down anything that'll give them first down yardage, and we'll end this drive right here.
He rolls out to his right. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball. They picked it off.
With the zone coverage back there, I'm sure he wasn't expecting that kind of quick pressure. It got to him, and he made a big mistake.
Draw a play to your halfback. Find a hole. See what we can make happen.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Power versus power on this play. Hand it off, put your head down, keep your feet moving until you hear the whistle.
Halfback gets the ball, and he finds the end zone. So after the pick, the offense puts up points on this possession. Akers makes it an 8-point game. Philadelphia is up 8. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. It's a high, short kick. Blackman fields it at the 24. The Packers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Hit hard as he throws. Greg Jennings was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Okay, cover 3 will work great against the run since we have an extra safety, but we'll be vulnerable if they run a screen or any other short route like a curl.
Short throw to the right.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Okay, even though they're going 5 wide, I'm willing to take some guys out of coverage to rush the quarterback. Our guys in zone need to cover a lot.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, You end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Deshaun Jackson is back deep to return the punt. Hit immediately, and the ball is loose. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? The Packers win the battle. They get the takeaway.
Okay, guys, the only place to find room here is on the screen or short pass. If they run, everyone needs to break out of their zones to attack the ball.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
Okay, a sack on first down goes a long way towards stopping this drive. Keep up the pressure now that we have him in an obvious passing situation.
Grant takes a handoff. Drop behind the line.
The Packers are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Watch out, he's got space. He's brought down at the 27-yard line.
How many times do we see linebackers just swat that ball away? Instead, he's come away with 2 big interceptions in this one.
Okay, your wideout's going to be running a drag route. You'll have time to spare from the shotgun, so hit him in stride once he's open. Let him make a play.
Passes to the end zone. Deshaun Jackson was his intended target.
All right, let's see what we can get by going to the outside on this running play.
Runs through the tackle. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. He'll return it from the 6. He returns to the 26. The Eagles have scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions, so they'll look to keep momentum on their side. He's going deep. He's dropped down at the 41-yard line.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Let's battle him here and try to turn this pitch into a big gain. Follow your blocks and be patient. Don't cut upfield too soon.
Cobb with the toss. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
There's no way we're going down. We got to make some plays.
All right, a medium curl route to your wideout here. Take your 5-step drop, then zip it in there.
He lets it go. Knocked loose before he could bring it in. Deshaun Jackson got blasted and just couldn't hang on.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Look for your tight end to go deep on this corner route. You're running play action, so that'll give him time to get deep.
Running out of time. Well, that was a big one, too, as it brings up a 4th down.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He can blitz anytime, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
All right, we have extra guys coming on the blitz, so let's get around those blocks and stop him for a loss here.
319. 319.
Rodgers gives it up the middle. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
This is
Asante Samuel appears to have been injured on the play.
Guys, there'll be some soft spots in our zone against 5 receivers, so we need to get our guys into the backfield quickly.
Barely gets it off.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
They could hurt us with the run to the outside here, so react quickly if you see it developing.
Rodgers will be dropped in the backfield. There's a Packers player making his way to the bench.
All right, great job getting to the quarterback there. Let's go right after their lineman again and see if we can't bring up 4th and long.
Going up top. Allen picks it off. Is he going to score?
Well, this Philadelphia Eagles team prides themselves on getting turnovers. Last year, Asante Samuel led the way with 9 interceptions as the team came up with 25. But anytime you come up with 3 in a game, it certainly grabs your attention. And this Eagles defense is putting on a show out here in this one.
The Eagles will keep possession.
I know that seems a little unusual, but you have to be on the sideline to understand it. This special teams coach has all week been studying the tape, and he sees guys that aren't paying attention up front, and he's saying, we can make this onside kick. Come on, coach, we can do it, we can do it. And sometimes the coaches just get worn out, and they say, all right, go ahead, but if it doesn't work, it's on you.
Patience is going to be the key on this pitch. Follow your blockers and then, boom, find a seam and run as fast as you can.
Cobb tosses it right.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Okay, out of the shotgun, look for your wide receiver on the curl route. Don't try to do too much. Just fire a strike, let him make the play.
He throws downfield. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, it's all or nothing here. We need to let our wide receivers get deep. Roll out if you have to, then launch the ball as far as you can.
The pass is away. Touchdown, Eagles.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
Akers is good on the point after. Fumble. To the 10. Touchdown, Philly. The Eagles turn the golden opportunity into 6.
Power versus power on this play. Hand it off, put your head down, keep your feet moving until you hear the whistle.
Powers in for the 2-point conversion. Here we go. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for their misfortune from just a few moments ago.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Passes it downfield.
The wide receiver position has changed so much. It's much more of a possession kind of a game now with the passing game. But Greg Jennings has maintained that explosive ability to get the ball down the field. Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Even though we have our safeties deep, there is going to be room if their quarterback can throw it over our linebacker to a receiver in the middle.
Here's the throw. Hansen with the interception.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense, so as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
Take a 5-step drop, then look for your wideout on this hitch route. Don't try to do too much, just fire a strike, let him make the play.
Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 46-yard line.
Of course, the big story this offseason, Kevin Cobb taking over as the starting quarterback for Donovan McNabb, who came off a very good season, 22 touchdown passes to 10 interceptions, a 93 quarterback rating. And for so long, if you followed the Philadelphia Eagles, you know that under Andy Reid, it is a pass-first team. And so now the pressure is squarely on Kevin Cobb to keep alive that tradition, or as Andy Reid and the Eagles hope, make it even better.
Play action here will give the wideout time to race down the field on this streak. If he's alone, throw a bomb. Let him run under it.
The Eagles are threatening once again as we start the fourth quarter, already up by a huge margin.
I like the screen pass here. It should give us a few yards on first down, and if we can get some blocks, much more.
Blue 95! Blue 95!
Has a man to his right. Little flip. And a loss of a couple on the completed pass.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
They go with the run. 6-yard gain on the run. That brings up third down.
Okay, head to the edge, and if the blocking does what we want, cut up field and gain some positive yards.
Bigby will tackle him for a loss at the 23. This will just add insult to injury. The kick is no good.
I know it's tough to kick in these kinds of conditions, but more often than not, when you have a game in this kind of cold weather, it usually comes down to the play of the field goal kicker, and you can't afford to miss opportunities like that.
Donald Driver was the intended receiver.
pass here. Our safeties need to break out of their zones and get to the ball.
Dumps it short. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Donald Driver makes his first catch of the game after going the entire first half without one. Gets rid of it as he's hit. James Jones was the intended receiver on the play.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Okay, even though they're going 5 wide, I'm willing to take some guys out of coverage to rush the quarterback. Our guys in zone need to cover a lot of ground.
And he just got hammered.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Jackson will be the return man. Jackson starts running at the 32. Brings the ball out to about the 44.
Okay, it's all or nothing here. We need to let our wide receivers get deep. Roll out if you have to, then launch the ball as far as you can.
It's a pass. He jumps and brings it down.
The play action here will give the wideout time to race down the field on this streak. If he's alone, throw a bomb. Let him run under it.
Here's the pass. He's dropped down at the 11.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Handoff up the middle. He's wrestled down at the 6. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man, man.
The screen may work down here. Flip it out quick and hope your receiver can find the end zone.
He throws short. They tackle him for a loss. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
On the ground with the tailback. That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game. Our final score is the Eagles 36, the Packers 6.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.